Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back on the air. This is K.L.P In The Evening, now streaming on Swanky 93.3 radio station. I'm your host, Kennedy Lucas. Welcome back to K.L.P In The Evening, y'all. We've got another good, exciting show here today, and I want to thank everyone for staying tuned for that. We're also streaming on iHeart Radio, Spotify, Pandora, and iTunes as well with Deezer. So we are back on the radio. You guys have been loving the new hit, Swanky 93.3. We had a lot of good hits, a lot of good views for you guys out there, and I'm blown away. I really am excited and blown away from the success of Swanky 93.3. We've got all sorts of shows, like today's show of KLP in the Evening. We have Grizzly Talk Podcast. That's another show from GGC. Of course, GTP is also available at Swanky 93.3, the radio station. So I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy about the growth of this. And, you know, it's the time. The time is now to build the radio station, to really build it up. So excited for that. So excited for a little shout out here for sure. GGC, they're doing a radio station called Grizzlies on Air radio station. So open up spring of 2020. So stoked about that. I'm really happy about that. And I'm ready for GTP to be on that platform as well. The Grizzlies on Air radio station. But today is KLP in the Evening for sure. We've got some exciting news for you guys. I have a story to tell. You know, I really do have a story to tell on KLP in the Evening. Streaming now on Swanky 93.3, the radio station. So, a little story for you guys. It's story time, you know. And I don't understand why this happens, but it does. So, the other day, I'm going into the office, and I'm doing my thing, you know. I'm going to my office. I got my swanky suit on, you know. On my way to the office, I looked at my gas tank. And I said, ooh, damn, like, I gotta get gas. So, there's a racetrack by the office. So, I stopped by the racetrack to get some gas. You know, I had my suit on. You know, I wear a suit when I do property management. So, I'm going out there. I'm getting out the car, you know, taking my phone, getting out the car. And there is this guy that was next to the pump next to me, was just staring me down. I didn't know what he was looking at. I think he was maybe looking at my car or you know, the interior of my car, because as most of you guys may have not known, you know, I did my interior of my car about a couple months back, maybe about a year back. I have redesigned my interior, so I have some new seats in there. So he's looking at the car, and I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, you like the car, okay, you know, I work hard for it, you know, I pay dues on it, you know. Then he looking at me, and I'm like, bro, you all right? You okay? You know, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, are you okay? And he's just looking at me weird. I don't know why he was looking at me weird, but I guess he's not prone to seeing a successful black man, I guess. And there's no race card, you know, on this. You know, I'm not throwing any race card on this at all. I just, you know, he's staring me down like, what's he doing? You know, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going inside and I'm going to pay for this gas. So I went inside the racetrack, you know, got my wallet, and I had some of course, some gas money. So I had to pull out the gas money. I like to do my gas money in cash. I do my gas money on my card, on my credit card, but I like to do gas in cash simply because it was just, you know, cash that I had, you know, in my wallet. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll use the cash for gas this time around because, you know, my car needs gas. I mean, I got to get to work, and then, you know, after we leave the radio station today, I'm going to the gym. So, you know, I'll be traveling a lot. So I'm going up to the cashier, and he looks at me, and I'm like, okay, like, are you okay? Like, and I said to him, I looked up, and I said, yeah, can I get 15 on pump? I think I was on pump 10 or pump 9. So I said, yeah, can I get 15 on pump 10? You know, that's what you do when you need to go and get gas. So, you know, I handed him the gas money. He kind of chuckles. He's like, huh, okay. And I'm like, what the fuck was the chuckle for? You know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what you chuckling at? So, how do you guys feel when you are going to a place and you're wearing a suit? Do you feel powerful? Do you feel like you're important? Do you feel like you accomplished something? Because I do. When I rock my suits, and not only just my black and white suit, I have a blue suit and a gray suit as well. So sometimes with my post I do. You guys follow me on the Instagram, Kennedy Lucas, KLP. Sometimes I'm doing my photo shoot, and I'm wearing a suit. To kind of motivate myself that I'm successful, that I am striving for excellence, that I'm striving for something. And I don't get why people chuckle when people see, particularly a black man in a suit, a young black man in a suit, getting gas. And I'm like, okay, well, I never like to down talk the people that, if you work in retail or if you work in cashier, I don't like to down talk people that's working in that kind of field because, I came from humble beginnings. I worked at Papa John's, and I got little to no pay working at Papa John's, but I got paid to work at Papa John's. So I've done some nasty jobs. Papa John's wasn't a nasty job, it was just an exhausting job. And I was a housekeeper at a Hilton at one point. So I don't criticize the people that came from small, humble beginnings because I came from that industry. I came from the low minimum wage kind of jobs, and I worked myself up to striving higher in a higher paying role. So a lot of people chuckle, and it's not just the first time this happens. This happens multiple times. I'm rocking on campus. I'm rocking a suit on campus, and people looking at me funny. And it's like, well, yeah, I like to wear a suit because it symbolizes that I'm successful. I achieved something in my life. And that's why I motivate when I do my post and I'm wearing my suit and I'm doing these posts on Instagram. I'm motivating our young youth, our millennials, our Generation Zs right now that anything's possible if you put your mind to it. And that's just how it is. That's just what it is. And for that guy to chuckle at the gas station, I'm like, okay, well, in my mind, I didn't say this out loud, but in my mind, I was like, well, you're a cashier at a racetrack, so, what do you got? But then I don't like to talk that way. I hate that way. But I really hate it when people chuckle when they see me in a suit, Some people admire it. When I'm on campus, for an example, I had a presentation for one of my classes, and of course we had to dress up. So I'm coming on campus, I'm wearing a suit. There's just something about it though. When I'm wearing a suit and I'm walking, I don't walk funny, but I walk with power. I feel like a very important businessman when I'm wearing a suit. I'm walking, and I have a different walk style when I'm wearing a suit versus where me just wearing normal street clothes. I'm walking my average walk, but when I'm in a suit, there's something about it when you're in a suit. You just feel like you powerful man. So a lot of people admire it. I've walked by quite a few people, a lot of, friends that I know that, they say, okay, Kennedy, you looking on fleek today and we're rocking the suit, Suits are powerful. I actually have a friend, her name is Sydney. Shout out to Sydney for sure. We talked about how to formally dress in business attire, and I've seen her post on Instagram. She's been looking fly, she has a fly style to her. So it's about personality. It really is about personality for sure. When you're rocking a suit, don't feel discouraged, my young women and men. Don't feel discouraged when you're rocking a suit and people chuckle at you because maybe it's just jealousy. Maybe it's envy. Maybe it's inspiration. Maybe they're just jealous because maybe you're rocking a suit and you're going to somewhere very important and they're stuck there. I don't like to talk that way, but maybe that's the way they're feeling. So you never want to feel discouraged. You never want to feel a certain type of way with that. So I don't. I laugh. I look at them and say, okay, yeah, have a good day. I go on about life because, things like that don't affect me too much. But being successful, actually, I was talking to her good friend Alyssa. We were talking last night, and I told her, I get this insane high when I want to invest or I want to be successful at something. And that's what I think everyone should have. Everyone should have that high to want to drive high and to prevail with excellence. That's all I got to say on that behalf. So we're going to get onto this music. Of course, we've got Brianna Perry, Mascara Tears featuring T-Pain. We're going to play this music and then we're going to close out here for K.L.P in the evening. So you guys enjoy the music for sure. We'll be right back.
about all the things I gotta go through out here as a woman in this man's world. That's what I be thinking about.
You ain't gotta say a word, baby, I can read your mood. You ain't tryna fuck with that dude. I can tell you had enough of his stuff. Shout it, believe you got the wrong definition of beating that pussy up. I tell you what, let me talk to him, put a spark to him, baby, I don't give a fuck. If you ain't happy, then let it go around and come back again.
That awkward moment when they know you groupie, and you pull up to his Lambo in your dirty hoopty, and he feel like he could play you cause you're worth little, cause your mind's small and you work little. Life is like a prom night, it only happens once, right? Better had a right dress, right pump height. They say you wasn't raised right, could never get them grades right. Creeping in at late nights from bloody date rape fights. The lost girl, lust love, red dress the devil in, fighting for your relevance. Headbutts Evelyn, you wanna be a star too, bottles from the bar too. You want paparazzi popping at your car too.
Baby, I can read your mood. You ain't tryna fuck with that dude. I can tell you had enough of his stuff. Shout it, believe you got the wrong definition of beating that pussy up. I tell you what, let me talk to him, put a spark to him, baby, I don't give a fuck. If you ain't happy, then let it go around and come back again.
That awkward moment when they know you groupie. Stand there thinking, hoping that he choose me. He say some simple shit that make you blush. End of the night, mascara running down your blush. Cinderella slipper, he done caught you slipping. Ciroc sipping, goose sipping, got you talking different. Cause being broke got you fucking tripping. Yo, watch your feet, girl, you fucking tripping. How you end up in the fountain blow? Trying to get back all them bands that you blow. I guess living ratchet got you blow. Next morning, nigga looking like, who is
say
you?
A word, baby, I can read your mood. You ain't tryna fuck with that dude. I can tell you had enough of his stuff. Shout it, believe you got the wrong definition of beating that pussy up. I tell you what, let me talk to him, put a spark to him, baby, I don't give a fuck. If you ain't happy, then let it go around and come back again.
Brianna Perry, YRB, Young Rich Bandits.
Yes, Brianna Perry, Mascara Tears featuring T-Pain. Of course, a little explicit zone there, so we'll be sure to make sure that this is explicit content. This is only for our adult viewers, of course, but that's a good song. Brianna Perry is amazing. Her songs are always on point. I wonder when her next song is coming back out. So that's going to do it for KLP in the Evening, streaming on Swanky 93.3, the radio station, and also on all of our other platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, and iHeart Radio for sure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's show. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all of our platforms here featuring on Swanky 93.3. And next, we go on to our next program for the radio station for sure. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed today's show. Please be sure to come on back later on as we do more podcasting this week. And you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Have a good one. Stay swanky.